Hello everyone, welcome back to another Training Rambles video. I have a very exciting announcement. We've officially reached 3,000 subscribers on this channel. I can't believe that. It feels like, I don't know, words are not working. Decided I would do a Training Rambles, and kind of just chat with you guys, to kind of celebrate. Ideally, I would have liked to do some sort of giveaway, but unfortunately right now, finances are a little bit tight. So I'm not going to be doing a giveaway. So I hope that just a video thanking you guys and kind of talking to you guys about the channel. And, you know, I hope that's enough. I really am so grateful for all of you. I've been getting so many kind and positive comments lately on my videos, and they really encourage me so much. There's many times where I've felt really discouraged about my channel and kind of felt like no one really cares about my videos or is watching, but then I see a comment on one of my videos and honestly it really encourages me so much. And sometimes I tear up because you're just so kind and so supportive. I appreciate you all so much, and of course I couldn't do this without you. So I don't know, I wanted to reminisce a little bit about kind of where this channel started. It was originally a Star Stable channel exclusively, and I would post game update videos every single week, even if the update was super boring. Every single week I would post an update, and I think the main reason I really started this channel was for Ghost. If you don't know what Ghost is, it's a series that I made using Star Stable. It is a machinima series that I made ages ago. You can really, if you watch Ghost from episode 1, you can actually see how the game has updated and progressed. Like, you can see all 3 stages of, well, that's a pretty horse. All 3 stages of the starter horses in that series. You can see Furgrove being updated. You can see how the cameras got updated, and how I used to have to edit differently before the wild horse feature was there. Yeah, a lot of things have changed. Ghost is still unfinished. I've always planned to finish it, and I know where I want the story to go, but I haven't been feeling that motivated to continue with Ghost. Partially because I kind of feel like no one's really that interested in it. I could be wrong, but I kind of just feel like no one's really all that interested. Also because it's just a lot of work, honestly. Getting people for voice acting, getting people for in-game acting, it's a lot of work. It's hard, it's very time consuming, and then the editing process as well is incredibly time consuming. I do have most of the footage, I'm pretty sure most if not all of the footage I need for the next episode. It's been sitting there filmed, but I just haven't gotten around to properly editing it because there's a lot of editing I need to do, and it's kind of really been on the back burner. I've been focusing more on Let's Plays now. Yeah, I don't know where I was gonna go with that. I can't exactly remember when No, that's a lie. I can remember when I branched out from doing Star Stable only videos to other games on my channel. That was with Ezratopia, and I made like a whole production out of it because the first episode of Ezratopia, that's a Minecraft Let's Play, it actually starts in Star Stable, and there's a whole story along with that. I'll link the playlists for Ghost and Ezratopia in the description if you guys want to go check that out. Oh man, Ezratopia was fun. Unfortunately, it did die. That series, the world was pulled into a black hole. There's a Training Rambles talking about that. It was not a good time. I do have a new Minecraft series though, which is Fauntasia, which actually uses a lot of similar mods to Ezratopia, but it's kind of the new and improved version of Ezratopia, especially now that I have a better computer than I had when I first started Ezratopia. Oh man, I just realized when I first started this channel, it was on... Let's reminisce for a little bit. Things have changed a lot. I started this channel on my little MacBook Air, and I recorded the footage in QuickTime, and then I would record my voiceover with my phone, and I sat on like this little box in front of me, and that's how I recorded my videos. And I would have to go click, so I would say click, and I would click on something on the screen in order to sync up the audio and the visual and the video. Now I have a PC that my partner built for me, and now I use Bandicam, and I have a proper microphone. I still remember when I got my microphone, I suddenly felt like I was a real YouTuber, although you don't need fancy gear to be a real YouTuber. All you have to do is post a video, and that makes you a real YouTuber. But it's kind of crazy to just think back, and when I look at my old videos, you can definitely hear the volume quality. You can see the video quality is different. Man, we started off so little, and I feel like it's taken so much work to get to this point. Some people are really lucky and the algorithm boosts their channels and they're able to grow super fast, but it's been a battle for me getting this channel and building it, and it's gone really slowly, and it's been very discouraging at times, but I've had such supportive subscribers and friends that I'm just really glad that I kept going, that I didn't stop with this channel, because look at what we've created now. I feel like we have such a nice, cute community that just enjoys playing video games, and I see the comments you guys leave, and it makes me so happy that I can create content that makes other people happy. I've seen comments where some of you say that you like to listen to my videos or watch my videos while you're playing as well. It just makes me so happy, because the whole reason I ever wanted to create a YouTube channel, a gaming channel, is because I loved watching Let's Plays on YouTube. They were one of my escapes from life when life was getting me down. I would... Oops, nope, no, we're not help... Oh, wait, no, I did click the little correct one. No, I just wanna raise. No, go away. It was one of my escapes from life, was watching people's Let's Plays, and I wanted to create that for people as well. I wanted to make content that people could just relax and enjoy and escape into, and I feel like I've definitely succeeded in that. So I'm glad I've been able to do that, and I'm thankful, and it's kind of crazy just to look back at how far we've come. It's been, I don't even know how many years it's been. I'll probably look it up and put it up in text. Maybe 5 years on YouTube, maybe longer. I don't know. We've been, I say we because even though I'm the one creating the content, it really feels like almost a bit of a group effort, because yes, I'm creating the content, but I wouldn't have a channel if you guys weren't watching and subscribing and liking and commenting. So that's why I keep saying we. I guess I should probably give myself a bit more credit, but man, it feels like so long since I've been to Epona, because I've been playing so much. I don't really play on this account that much. When I'm on Star Stable, I mainly play on my Phoenix account. Oh, I wanted to start a Star Stable Let's Play for the longest time. The reason I didn't for the longest time though was because I wasn't able to record in-game sound on my MacBook Air in Star Stable. I was with other games, but not with Star Stable for some reason. It just didn't work. But then when I got a PC, I could. And so that's how I ended up doing my Let's Play. I always thought it would be fun to do a Star Stable Let's Play from the beginning, especially since I didn't do that with my account. So I always wanted to get a second account, and oh dear, I messed that up, and start from the beginning. Oh, I don't really know what to say. I feel like I had all these ideas of what I wanted to talk about, Let me know if you guys are interested in me continuing Ghost. I feel like I really just need to like get my butt in order and complete that episode, and then I can probably finish that series, because I do want to finish the story, and I feel like it'll be a really big achievement once I do finish it, and then maybe move on to another project, or maybe even another short film. Like, I think my Fearless short film, that really got a lot of popularity. That was a big achievement. I wouldn't mind making another short film like that. I've always loved telling stories. That's another thing I love about YouTube, and Star Stable in particular gave me the ability to create stories. Of course, I still do that, but now I've started doing it more so with my Let's Plays, like Riverside Ranch, which has the little video clips at the beginning, but then it's also got the gameplay, so it's kind of like got a bit of that machinima element, but it's definitely a lot easier on me. It's a lot less work. Oh good, we don't have to be slowed down at that section anymore. That's so nice. Can you tell it's been a while since I've played through here? My mind's going blank on what I wanted to talk about, but I guess this is what Training Rambles is for. It's for rambling endlessly. Oh, another series that has gotten a lot of popularity and I feel like is definitely responsible for helping boost the channel a lot is The Ranch of Riverside. You guys are loving that series. I'm loving that series. It's so fun and cozy. I was super fortunate that the developer, gave me a game key. I was so happy when I received that. Like, that was another one of those little things that made me feel like I was a quote real YouTuber. Let's go to Crescent Moon. I just wanted to do some races that I haven't done in ages. You know what I should also do? Maybe I should do archaeology. That's another video that's pretty popular, is my archaeology video with a guide. Although there is one stone that's missing from there. But I feel like it's not that big a deal. I got like every single stone in that archaeology guide except for one. That's the word I was looking for. Oh, I haven't done the latest quests. I don't typically do those on camera because I have my Let's Play for doing quests on camera. When it comes to new quests on this account, I tend to just do them on my own off camera, but I don't know, would you guys like me to start doing them on camera? I kind of feel like it would be weird though, because like I have the Let's Play and it wouldn't be an episode of the Let's Play, it would be its own thing. So I don't know, I don't really know if I want to do that. What are you doing? What is he just doing standing up here? Just looking around? Careful, sir, or you might get... Oh, hello, tornado. I forgot about that. It's kind of an eyesore, honestly. Oh, that's another thing I wanted to talk about. Wait, oh, for a second I thought there were no horses here. No, there's still horses here. I remember coming here and getting my little buckskin Morgan. Are these coats available everywhere else, or can you only get like these coats here? Because if they're available everywhere, then it kind of ruins the goal of getting to certain areas. Like the fact that you can change the coats wherever you are, it kind of ruins it in my opinion, because I remember working so hard to unlock opponents so I could finally get that Morgan, but now if you can just get the coats anywhere, oh, it's so pretty. If you can just get the coats anywhere, it's kind of, oh my goodness. The muscle memory took me back through this way because this is the way that I go when I'm doing archaeology. Oh my goodness, have they changed the water here? Or maybe that's how long it has been since I've been in Epona that the water is different and I haven't even... oh my gosh, it's so pretty. That's how long it has been. I haven't been here since they changed the water. Oh, it's gorgeous. These rocks need to be changed. So look, like these ones are fine, but look, what are these? What are these? What is that? It is so ugly. Other projects, that's what I was talking about. I do have another Sims 3 project plan. I think I've talked about it before. And it's going to be similar to Riverside Ranch in the way that it'll have the little movie clips at the start of every episode, and it'll, it won't just be pure gameplay, it'll also be, telling a story through the gameplay. And the reason I haven't started it yet, there's still some more custom content that I need. There is one particular tent that I need that's custom content, but unfortunately when I downloaded it, it was bugged. It would turn my sim invisible when I used it, so I did reach out to the developer of that to fix it, and I think they've fixed it now. But the problem is I need to go back into my game and locate that tent and remove it, and it's kind of complicated because I've merged all the files into one to save space. If you've never played with custom content, you may not know what I'm talking about, but basically instead of having hundreds of files for every single little item, you merge them all into one file so that's easier for your game to load, and it takes up less space. But now I need to go figure out where that little tent is so I can get rid of it and then get the new one that's hopefully fixed. I think apart from that tent, I've got all the custom content that I need. There's probably some more that I will want to add just for fun. I don't need it, but it would definitely be handy. The big thing that's holding that series back though from starting, I've already created the I guess NPCs that will be in that world, but the big thing that's holding it back is the world itself. I searched for a long time. I'm trying not to give too much away because I want it to be a surprise, but I needed a very specific kind of world for this story, and so I spent a lot of time searching Sims 3 worlds, and I just couldn't find one that fit right. So where do we want to go? Where do I not usually do races? Let's go to Silver, to the riding arena, because I've always liked the Silverglade races, and they've been updated recently, so we'll go do those. Yeah, so I couldn't find a Sims 3 world that was already made that suited my needs and suited the vibes of the world that I wanted for that series. So, quest there. So, I decided to take the plunge and try to create my own Sims 3 world. It's both easier and harder than I expected. There's a program that you can use to create your own Sims 3 world, and in some ways it's easy and in some ways it's complicated, but I am having a lot of fun. It isn't too complex. Yeah, I haven't worked on it in a long time. I've made a lot of progress. I've made quite a few of the areas that I need, and I think I've made maybe three of the main areas that will feature, but I still need to, I haven't finished it. I'm definitely far from finishing it. I haven't worked on it in so long because it's very time consuming, but I really need to kind of just give myself a kick in the butt and sit down and work on it. But honestly, I have a lot of creative projects, a lot of passion projects, and unfortunately they don't really help me pay the bills. I've actually even just been struggling with wait, what was that championship? Should we do a championship? That could be fun. What was that, champs? Golden Hills. Oh, let's go do that. What's the bet there'll be no one else there? There's a good chance no one else will be there. Let's go do Golden Hills. I haven't done Golden Hills champs in a while. I don't do a lot of champs, honestly. I think I did one. Did I do one in my last training rambles? I don't know. I'd like to do more training rambles videos. Oh, that's what I was talking about. My various creative projects. So I've honestly kind of just been struggling already with producing Fauntasia and Riverside Ranch episodes. That's why sometimes you'll see there's long stretches where I'm posting Let's Plays but not those two series. It's because those two series are definitely more work than the rest of them. Riverside Ranch has the little movie clips at the beginning of them, which can take I need to actually enter. I was just gonna wait around for the champ to stop. I actually need to, enter the champ. There we go. Wait, what was I saying? I feel like so much of this training rambles is just me getting sidetracked. Oh my gosh, this horse is so pretty. What did I just say? Riverside Ranch and Fauntasia. Riverside Ranch has the movie clips at the beginning. Depending on how complicated they are, they can take a lot of time. Last times, like the last episodes where it's just got Desi sitting at a desk, that was really not complex at all to film. Whereas the trail ride episode where I had all of the Sims going on a trail ride, that took ages to film and a lot of coordinating. There's a lot of behind the scenes with that. Fantasia's kind of the same. The little clips at the start sometimes they're really quick, sometimes I just record myself walking somewhere, and sometimes it's a full-on time lapse of me terraforming. It really depends on what I'm doing. So those two are definitely a lot more tiring to put out than other Let's Plays. So yeah, that's another one of the creative projects I have apart from the Let's Plays. And then I'm also in the middle of writing the first draft for a novel I want to write. So that's another creative project to add to the list. And then I mentioned Ghost earlier. Oh, also with Fauntasia, I've created / am creating a custom texture pack for that Let's Play. So that also, oh dear, no, I didn't turn sharp enough. That also takes up a lot of time. So yeah, I have a lot of things going on. I have a lot of creative projects that take up my time. So that's why I haven't, worked on my Sims world that I'm creating very long, because I try to, it's hard to juggle designating time to each of these projects. And then I also have, other social media accounts. I have this YouTube, but then I also have a horse TikTok account, and I have a book TikTok account. So they are also more creative projects. It's a lot. I'm a very creative person, which is great. I love that about myself, but it also means that I have a lot of things that I want to do and a lot of things I want to create, and it's sometimes a bit too much, but I am trying to designate more time to this channel because I love it so much. And I know you guys really enjoy the content, the videos I've been putting out, so I'm trying really hard to first get back into the flow of regularly producing more Riverside Ranch and Fauntasia, and hopefully I will be able to get myself to work on Ghost and work on that Sims 3 world, because that's going to be really cool. I'm really excited for that Let's Play. I feel like it's going to be something pretty unique and fun, and it's going to be a bit of a challenge. Like, it's going to have a bit of a challenge aspect. There's going to be certain rules to go along with that. I'm super excited. It's going to be really fun to play with and play with the expansions and mods that I've gotten for that series. Super excited. I hope you guys are excited for that too. I'm honestly really excited for the plans I actually have for my current Sims 3 series, Riverside Ranch. Things are... now that it's spring now in that series, there's lots of fun things I can do with that. I'm excited. Oh, I forgot to exit out. Oh well, that's okay. I have so many fun plans. I think I definitely tend to overload myself with fun projects. At least I don't have... It's kind of a good thing that I'm not in a club right now, because that was another thing that I used to really overload myself with, especially back when I had... That actually never happened. At one point I was planning a full, like, a Western drill team video. I do have one up, but I was planning like a really good... That was... The video I have up is just a practice. But I was planning like a full, really detailed... a fully practiced Western drill team routine. and I had the whole thing planned out and regular practices, and then, well, I ended up leaving the club. For one, a bunch of us actually left that club. It was like a mass exodus. I'm not going to get into that drama, but yeah, that never ended up happening. Sometimes I feel like it would still be fun to do, but it's kind of just, I feel like the work kind of outweighs the satisfaction of the end result. The amount of time and effort that would take to, and it would only end up just being a short little video, which I think would end up looking awesome, but I don't know. I feel like I'm better off doing more, I guess, cinematic things like the dressage Halloween video I made. That didn't need to be like a fully coordinated routine. That was just super edited. I think I want to do more fun stuff like that. I want to do something like that. I want to do some sort of Halloween video, I think, in Star Stable, some kind of little like short film for Halloween. Oh, actually, speaking of all my creative projects, I just remembered another one that I have. I have a music creative project with YouTube that I guess also might fit with Halloween. I don't know. That's another, I don't want to say abandoned, but it's a project that's been put on the back burner. But it's still something I really want to do. A music video that I have planned. That's actually not related to Halloween. Man, I completely forgot about that. I have too many things. I have too many creative projects. I dig myself into a hole with these. I feel like I've been talking about some of these, like Fauntasia. I feel like I was talking about that for ages and ages and ages before I actually created it. Even Ezratopia, I think that was in the works for maybe a year before the first episode came out. Too many things. I have too many things. I'm stretching myself too thin creatively. There's too many things I want to work on. It's difficult. It's one of the beauties of Let's Plays. That's why I think a lot of my content on this channel has now become Let's Plays, because they're just easy to produce, and they're fun, and they don't take up too much mental energy for me. Fauntasia and Riverside Ranch definitely do take more, because they're kind of open to whatever I want to do, whereas other games like Star Stable, Roots of Pacha, Ranch of Rivershine, they kind of point me in a direction and tell me what to do next, so it does take a lot less mental energy. Oh, speaking of games that take less mental energy and games, you guys have been really loving the Pippa Funnel series, which I'm so happy about. I really love it too. Playing vintage games is really fun once you can get them to work. The Pippa Funnel, did I say Pippa Funnel again? Pippa Funnel, I'm pretty sure that's how it's meant to be pronounced. Those games have kind of given me a bit of grief in getting them to work. Well, not in getting them to work, but in getting them to run in windowed mode. Because those games were created back when most monitors were a square shape. And so now when I go to run them, they often want to go and like stretch into a rectangle shape, which makes the whole image look stretched. So, and some of them, I think one or two of them had an option to go into windowed mode from the game menu, but the third one didn't. So I kind of had to jump through a lot of hoops. I had to get my partner to help me with that, to get that game to run in windowed mode so that the resolution would be correct. Oh, but I'm having a lot of fun with that. I just started the third game. You guys seem to be really enjoying that. If any of you want to play it, you can get it from Old Games Download. That's a website for abandoned games that are no longer being sold. There's like lots of games on there. I think after Pippa Funnel, I want to play maybe the original Star Stable games, or like, because there's or maybe the Starshine Legacy games. I can't remember which one comes first, but I think I'd like to play those. I also mentioned Imagine Champion Rider. That's a fun game that I think I'd like to play. I played that as a kid. That's really fun. there's something about vintage horse games. Like, yes, the graphics aren't the greatest, and actually I think that's the main thing. The graphics aren't the greatest, but the gameplay elements and the stories, like, they just don't make them like they used to. I sound so old when I say that, but it's true. There's something so nostalgic and just so fun and, I don't know, fun about the old horse games, especially because back when I was younger, when I used to play those games, it was back when I didn't have a horse in real life, and I also couldn't afford to take riding lessons, so those horse games were like the closest I could get to a horse. So, you know, they're special to me, those horsey games that I used to play. Oh look, we've leveled up! Soul Bond, what does this mean? Oh, just stats increased. It actually just means nothing. It's what it means. Ooh! Oh my goodness. I should have taken a picture. Dang it. Oh well. We'll do one more race. I think this is going to be a long training rambles, but that's kind of the point of it. That's kind of the point. Where do I want to go? Let's go to Jasper's... Oh wait, no. I wanted to... We'll go to Jasper's Pumpkin Farm. I was doing the riding arena races by failure. I think I did that in my last training ramble, so let's keep doing some more Golden Valley races while I train Silverleaf. I don't know if I'm going to bother getting a mule on this account just because I don't really play that much on this account, except for when new quests come out. And now I actually want a mule the more I talk about it. I might. Still haven't decided which one I want for Phoenix. It's hard when you have two accounts trying to decide which horses to get on which. I definitely think I do want a mule on that account though. And suddenly I don't really know what to talk about. Huh. I was about to ask, like, how are you guys going? What's new in your life? And then I remembered that this is a video recording, not a live, and you can't answer me. Maybe I should go live sometime. Would anyone be interested in that? I've thought about it before. It kind of scares me, the concept of going live, because I can't edit things out. And that's a little bit scary because, you know, with this, if something happens, I could just edit anything I want out. With live, I can't. But also, I kind of worry no one wouldn't join. No one wouldn't join? Wow. I worry no one would join. So it would just be me just twiddling my thumbs and talking to no one. I think that's like every new streamer's worst fear is that they'll go live and no one will be there to watch because no one's interested. Or really, I feel like people are interested, but maybe our time zones don't match up. I don't think I have very many Australian viewers. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments if you're Australian, or just, you know, let me know in the comments where you're from, like what country you're from. I'm curious. The YouTube does show me analytics of where people are from, but I'm not sure how accurate that is. So, but yeah, I don't think I have many Australian viewers, which would make the time zones difficult if I was to go live. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that one. Maybe we won't. Because I don't want to be alone on a live talking to no one. That would just be embarrassing. Whee! Do you guys like the Training Rambles videos? I do. I think they can be fun and relaxing. I like watching other people's, or listening to other people's training videos when I'm training my horses, or at least I used to. Nowadays I'm more the one doing the talking, but I do find it relaxing, and it's something in the background that you can just listen to and not watch, but also the fact that you're training means that you can just relax and watch it and, you know, turn your brain off for a little bit. That's what I used to use them for. That's how I used to use training videos and rambling videos, so I don't know, I hope you, like, maybe you guys use my videos for the same thing. Let me know if you like them, and if you want me to do more of these where I just talk about things. I could rant a lot about Star Stable, the game, and I think I've started doing that a lot during my Star Stable Let's Plays when I'm running from one place to another. I just start ranting about the game. Maybe I should do that start doing more regular training rambles where I rant about the game. Or maybe if I just, I don't know, do you guys want me to ramble about life? Or maybe I should ramble about my progress in the creative projects that I'm working on. Like the ups and the downs, update you guys, like, I don't know, talk about how when I'm filming stuff in The Sims, it's really frustrating when I'm filming a serious scene and then one of the Sims decides to like get cranky at something, or like random music sound effects sounds. It's really frustrating. Or in my latest one, I was filming a scene of Desi inside, but for some reason it's snowing inside. It would be fun to post a video of like bloopers from the Riverside Ranch Let's Plays, but I tend to, once the footage is edited and posted, I typically delete it because I need the space, and it would just be a lot of work to go through and find every single blooper. But I don't know, if you guys would be interested in that, let me know. Let me know what content you want to see. Of course, I'm not going to post, like, I'm not going to change all my content purely on what people want, but I do, like, I appreciate the input, and I definitely want people's input and seeing what they want, but at the same time, I do try to stick to, posting the content I want to make, because I think, is this a race? It is, isn't it? Playing the leaves with the foxes? Okay. I do want to post content that people want, but at the same time, I feel like if you are posting content that you're not enjoying, I think it really shows. And I want to be, genuine. I think it's very disingenuous when you're posting content that you're not liking and you're doing it purely for the views. I never want to do that. I've always, tried to stick to a principle of posting the content that I would want to watch, not what I think is going to get me lots of views. If I posted purely for views, my channel would be way bigger by now. It would be a lot bigger, because there's definitely ways and things I know I could post that would get me more views, but that's not what my channel's for. I'm here to create content that I would want to watch and to create stories. Oh dear, where? Okay, hang on. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna stick to. I feel like I've kind of talked about everything under the sun in this video, when it was originally meant to be a thank you for you guys for getting me to 3,000 subscribers, which I guess that's what this all is. It's a thank you, it's an acknowledgement of where we started, where we are now, and looking at going forward and what the plan is going forward. I think I'm gonna end this rambling video here because my mouth is getting dry. I do have some water here with me, but it's almost 40 minutes long. I've been talking for a while. I guess just to reiterate, thank you guys again for 3,000 subscribers. You are all so awesome. Your comments mean the world to me. Multiple times you guys have made me tear up with how kind and supportive you are. So yes, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much. I love and appreciate all of you. I really hope you enjoyed this rambly video. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, as well as subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified every time I upload a video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!